There is a place on Earth where life moves to a rhythm older than humanity itself. A place so vast, so alive, that it breathes like a living organism. This is the Amazon River. Not just the largest river on Earth, but the lifeline of the most biodiverse region ever known. Stretching over 6,400 kilometers, the Amazon cuts across an entire continent, flowing through countries like Brazil, Peru, and Colombia. It carries more water than the next 7 largest rivers combined. But numbers alone cannot capture its true power. Because the Amazon is not just water, it is life itself. The Amazon River feeds the Amazon rainforest, a vast green ocean of trees that covers over 5.5 million square kilometers. From above, the forest looks endless, but beneath its canopy lies a world of constant struggle and survival. Every drop of water that flows through the Amazon carries nutrients, sediments, and life. Seasonal floods can raise water levels by over 10 meters, transforming forests into underwater worlds. Trees that once stood tall become submerged. Fish swim between branches, and predators lurk where land and water merge. This is a place where the boundaries between worlds disappear. Beneath the murky surface, visibility is often just a few centimeters. But that doesn't stop the hunters. The Amazon is home to some of the most feared predators on Earth. The piranha, often misunderstood, moves in schools, sensing vibrations in the water. Contrary to myth, they rarely attack humans, but when they do, it happens in seconds. Then there's the anaconda, a silent giant capable of crushing prey with immense force. Lurking near the riverbanks is the black caiman, a top predator with jaws strong enough to dominate almost anything that enters its territory. But perhaps the most terrifying creature is one you cannot see. Tiny, nearly invisible, yet deadly. Parasites and bacteria thrive in these waters. In the Amazon, danger doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers. The Amazon is home to over 3,000 species of fish, more than any other river system around. Among them is the electric eel, capable of generating shocks up to 600 volts. Another giant of the river is the arapaima, one of the largest freshwater fish in the world, growing over 3 meters long. It breathes air. A reminder that survival here requires adaptation beyond imagination. And then there is the mysterious pink dolphin, the Amazon river dolphin. Unlike ocean dolphins, it navigates flooded forests, weaving between trees with surprising agility. To local tribes, it is more than just an animal. It is a spirit, a legend, a creature of myth. The Amazon does more than support life on land and water. It controls the air itself. Through a process known as transpiration, billions of trees release moisture into the atmosphere. This creates massive flying rivers, invisible currents of water vapor that travel across continents. These airborne rivers influence rainfall patterns as far away as North America. In a very real sense, the Amazon helps regulate the Earth's climate. Destroy the forest, and the sky itself begins to change.
Long before modern civilization, humans learned to survive here. Indigenous tribes have lived in harmony with the Amazon for thousands of years. They understand the rhythms of the river, when it floods, when it recedes, and where danger hides. To them, the Amazon is not a resource, it is home. Some tribes remain uncontacted, living deep within the forest, untouched by the outside world. But that world is getting closer.
Despite its immense size, the Amazon is fragile. Deforestation, illegal mining, and climate change are pushing this ecosystem to its limits. Every year, thousands of square kilometers of forest disappear. Trees that took centuries to grow, gone in days. And when the forest disappears, so does everything it supports. Animals lose their habitat. Rivers become polluted. Weather patterns shift. The balance begins to collapse. Scientists warn of a tipping point, a moment when the Amazon can no longer sustain itself. If that happens, the consequences will not stay in South America. They will echo across the planet. The Amazon River is more than just a geographical feature. It is a system, a network, a living, breathing entity that connects water, land, air, and life. Every ripple carries a story. Every current shapes the future. And every drop reminds us of something profound. That even the largest systems on Earth can be vulnerable. The Amazon does not belong to one country. It belongs to the world. And its survival may determine our own. Every year, the Amazon River transforms itself. What was once solid ground disappears. During the wet season, the river spills far beyond its banks, swallowing vast portions of the Amazon rainforest. Entire ecosystems are reborn underwater. This phenomenon is known as the flood pulse, a natural cycle that dictates life itself. Fish migrate deep into flooded forests to feed on fruits and seeds. Trees rely on these fish to spread their genetic future. It's a silent agreement between species, one that has existed for millions of years. But when the water recedes, the world changes again. What was once a submerged labyrinth becomes dry land. And with it, a new battle begins.
Not all predators live in the water. Some wait above. The jaguar, the undisputed king of the Amazon, moves like a ghost through the forest. Unlike other big cats, jaguars are not afraid of water. They swim, hunt, and even dive. With a bite powerful enough to crush bone, it can pierce directly through the skull of its prey. Nothing here is truly safe. High above the forest floor, another hunter watches. The harpy eagle, one of the largest and most powerful eagles in the world. With talons stronger than a bear trap, it snatches monkeys and sloths straight from the trees. In the Amazon, death can come from below or from the sky. Power in the Amazon doesn't always come from size. Sometimes it comes in numbers. The army ants move in massive colonies, devouring everything in their path. They don't build nests. They don't stay in one place. They march. Relentless, organized, efficient. Anything too slow to escape becomes food. Even large animals flee when the ground begins to move. Because in the Amazon, even the smallest creatures can dominate.
Deep in the Amazon basin lies a phenomenon so strange it feels impossible. A river that boils. The Shane Timpishka reaches temperatures hot enough to kill within seconds. Scientists once believed it was a myth, but it is real. Heated not by volcanoes, but by geothermal forces beneath the earth. For local shamans, it is sacred, a place of spiritual power. For science, it is a reminder that the Amazon still holds secrets we barely understand. Beneath the soil of the Amazon lies immense wealth. Gold, And where there is gold, there is destruction. Illegal mining operations poison rivers with mercury, contaminating everything downstream. Fish absorb it. Animals eat the fish. And eventually, humans do too. Entire communities are affected. What once gave life now carries danger. Fire is not natural to the Amazon. This is a rainforest, a place defined by water. But in recent years, flames have begun to spread. Often set deliberately to clear land, these fires consume vast areas in a matter of days. Smoke rises into the sky, visible from space. The lungs of the earth are burning. And when they burn, the consequences reach far beyond the forest.
What happens in the Amazon does not stay in the Amazon. The destruction of the Amazon rainforest affects global carbon levels, weather systems, and biodiversity. It is estimated that the forest stores billions of tons of carbon. Release that, and the balance of the planet shifts. This is no longer just a regional issue. It is global. Scientists are racing against time, studying ecosystems, tracking changes, searching for solutions. Some areas are being protected. Conservation efforts are growing. But the question remains, is it enough? The Amazon has survived for millions of years, but the challenges it faces today are unlike anything in its history.
The Amazon River is not just water flowing through land. It is time itself flowing, a record of evolution, a network of life, a system so complex we are only beginning to understand it. And yet, its fate is being decided in real time, not by nature, but by us. The Amazon does not ask for attention. It does not demand protection. It simply exists, as it always has. But now, its future hangs in the balance. And the question is no longer, what is the Amazon? But rather, what will we allow it to become? Even now, much of the Amazon River remains unexplored. Beneath its dark waters, scientists believe there are thousands of species yet to be discovered. Creatures that have never been seen. Organisms that may hold the key to medicine, science, even the future of humanity. Hidden within plants of the Amazon rainforest are chemical compounds capable of treating diseases we still struggle to cure. And yet, many of these species may vanish before we even know they exist. Extinction without discovery. Knowledge lost forever. For a long time, people believed the Amazon was too wild to support large human societies. But recent discoveries tell a different story. Beneath the forest floor, archaeologists have uncovered signs of ancient civilizations, massive earthworks, hidden road systems, and complex settlements. These weren't small tribes surviving day to day. They were organized societies, thriving in balance with nature. Some researchers point to regions like Xingu River as evidence of these lost cultures. But then, they disappeared. Not from war, not from famine, but from collapse, possibly triggered by environmental changes. A warning from...
In the Amazon, even the smallest creatures can reveal the biggest problems. Amphibians, like the poison dart frog, are extremely sensitive to environmental change. Their skin absorbs everything: water, toxins, pollutants. When their populations begin to decline, it's not random. It's a signal, a warning sign that something is wrong. And in many parts of the Amazon, those signals are growing louder. Scientists now speak of something called a tipping point.
A moment when the Amazon rainforest can no longer sustain itself. If too many trees are lost, rainfall patterns begin to change. Less rain leads to more drought. More drought leads to more fire. And slowly, the rainforest begins to transform into something else. A dry, open landscape. A shadow of what it once was. This is not a distant future. In some regions, it may have already begun.
But not all hope is lost. Across the Amazon, indigenous communities continue to protect what remains. They act as guardians of the forest, preserving knowledge passed down through generations. Studies have shown that areas managed by indigenous groups often have significantly lower rates of deforestation. Because for them, the forest is not something to exploit. It is something to respect. Their voices, once ignored, are now becoming central to conservation efforts. Perhaps the future of the Amazon depends on listening to those who have always understood it. Imagine, for a moment, the Amazon River running weaker, its currents slowing, its waters shrinking, the flying rivers fading from the sky, rainfall decreasing across continents, crops failing, ecosystems collapsing, cities far from the Amazon feeling the impact of something they cannot see. Because the Amazon is not isolated. It is connected to everything. There are places on Earth that define the planet itself. The Amazon is one of them. Not because it is the largest, not because it is the most powerful, but because it is essential. It is the pulse beneath the surface, the breath within the air, the balance between chaos and life.